How y'all doing out there again? Freddie Causey checking in. Hope everything going well with everybody. As always, everybody on the up and up. That I just had on my mind, patch jobs. Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all know what I'm talking about. Everybody, whether it is your vehicle or or things around the house, a patch job is, it is what it is. A patch job. This the a time a temporary fix, pretty much. Whether it's, driving your car and something about to break down, but that's pretty much what most people want. What ain't gonna cost me too much, where I can keep on going, doing my business, things like that. Just, that's what most people want, instead of, most time in that way they have. Then, like I say, I ain't gonna say most time, but I say half and half. Most time that person probably can go ahead and do what they need to do to fix it, whether, like I say, your car or or things around the house or things like that. They can fix it. Probably then some can't. Like I say, some can't. But for those who can, they won't. They'll try to prolong it till it gets even worse. That patch job just don't work. And they just have to go ahead and get it fixed. And it probably them probably prolonging it and waiting longer. It probably have messed up something else, especially when dealing with your car. You try to, it'll not fixing that problem then can probably cause other problems to happen, like a leaky roof or bad leaking faucet. Things like that. They can gradually cause other things to mess up. That water dripping. You put put a pot there for a time being. Next thing you know, if you forget about it, next thing you know, that water then came out of that pan and doing some water damage to your flow. Things like that, man. Patch job, really, like I said, they temporary fixes, the best thing, you hear patch or anything like that, it's best to get it taken care of, they're not long term, just like in the car, something going bad, it's not the actual new piece or, or that, whatever that new piece that need to be there, and of course, a lot of people probably saying, sometimes the new stuff don't work, but I ain't going that area. I hope I'm trying, y'all probably, I guess some people probably already know what I'm probably trying to get to, but hey, I'm gonna get there. But anyway, let me go and get there. That's how life can be sometime, y'all understand that, sometimes, things come up, like I say, with old patches, they temporary, or things, like you say, you keep waiting on to get things done, or it's a problem, or say like a leaky roof, that's going to eventually start weakening other parts of the roof. If it keep going, it's going to mess up some else. Is that water dripping on the floor, whatever, it's going to weaken something else if you don't hurry up and go ahead and fix that problem. It gradually going to make things worse. If it's not go ahead and taken care of, cause like I said, after a while, patch jobs just don't work. That's how in life is, certain things you try to wait on, whether it's maybe whatever it's dealing with, maybe say like a parent don't think about their kids or doing some, maybe watching TV, that's innocent. Ain't nothing gonna happen, they just what they like watching, or things like that. And things like that, they not a lot of stuff that's not taking a lot of thought of, A lot of people know, a lot of kids, and I've heard that. I'm sure you heard that. I'm trying to get some sleep, whatever it take to keep them busy. Whatever, instead of taking up that time to, be mindful of their studies or, try to give them everything, their best stuff to, to learn. They try to like put them off on that'll keep them busy. So I can go to sleep. Then when something come up, in school or something like that, they wonder why you did that. Patch job don't work. that keeping them busy, that patch job to that situation ain't working. Or I can even go even further. You know, you know, most people, you know, like growing up, I stay with the family. You know, things, especially in our community, is weakening. Seeing, you know, it's not as strong as it could be. You know, that's why you got some of everything rampant going on in our community. The jailhouse full, and Fruit Undertaker that's making a killing off everybody and everything like that. You know, and things like that. It's all because, you know, they're doing things that are patch. You know, doing things that, like I say, for the keep like I say, like, and I gave that you know, to keep them busy or doing something else. Where the real key is, you know, when all that free time is there, try to teach as much and try to give as much learning, you know, so we can build. You know, our race is just so weak. You know, I only know mine, so y'all, I mean, we're watching. You know, I'm just speaking on my community, what I see every day. We do. We're not saying they're doing the right thing. You know, we passionate on a lot of things we could be saying, you know, and fixing, you know, before it even get bad. You know, growing up, you know, we, even out my generation, we grew up fast, you know, stuff. So the quicker you can, you know, start learning and figuring out ways to stay together, you know, and be more family oriented, you know, it'll kill a whole lot of this stuff that is coming from a bad patch job, or not. In this case, you know, the patch job would be not putting as much time and effort into, you know, building, you know, the younger people up, you know, but like I say, you know, and thinking that patching it or not putting much, you know, not even giving any time, think that's supposed to just learning on their own, the best outcome's supposed to happen, but that's not going to happen. You know, a leaky roof, you making, like I say, it's nothing. You making throw something, even at, say, like some, you know, if the carpenters, you know, they just put tar on that certain spot, you know, or in certain spots when a roof need to be put up, another new roof need to be put there, you know, to kill the problem right on, you know, or part need to be, you know, fixed like on the car, where it pretty much, if it's not fixed, if it's a patch job, if it's not the new piece or the new part or a new sense of urgency and thinking about family, like in our community, if that's not something that's birthed, you know, and put into place, you know, is just gonna be a failure eventually. You know what I'm saying? You know, everywhere you look, you know, if you ain't put no time into it, like a person know they got a bad car, you know, but they wanna keep maybe travel real far, travel outside to a certain city, but you know, they depending on a patch job to get them there, you know, but when they try, or, you know, instead of putting that time to get that car really fixed and what you call maintenance, you know, on it, and they try to go, and the worst thing is a breakdown gonna happen, you know, because that car wasn't built. It really wasn't. They weren't sure, you know what I'm saying. But at the time, like I said, they didn't want to put that time or put that money, you know, to spend on that car, and now you get the result, you somewhere stranded. You know what I'm saying? And that's a worst case scenario, just like in our community. You know, patching up, saying this here and there, saying stuff. No, you don't supposed to do that. Don't do this and this. Taking your hands off, that just don't work. You know, that's why it's such a breakdown in our community. You know, even in church, in some churches, you know, less time and telling people what the right thing to do and on certain issues and things, try to patch it up and saying with crazy stuff I've heard. You know what I'm saying? Everybody do it, so the Lord forgive you. No. You know, you still gonna have to eat up the fruit of your own doing. You know, that's just how, plain and simple, how the word works. Just be straight up front with it. You know, come up with something new, you know, so it can fix it. Even car makers, every year they coming up with some new technology to make things even more better and better and better. And, so that's how we ought to have to look at it in our lives. Whatever point, you know, is kind of weak. You know, don't try to, you know, patch it up with things just like pills. All these pills, you know, with people with disease and stuff. Pills ain't nothing but patches most of the time. You know, like if you big, you got diabetes, you know, a pill ain't nothing but a patch for that. You know what the biggest thing you need to do. You know what I'm saying? You need to maybe get back from the table, watch what you eat, and exercise. That's the thing to do, you know. But I don't want to keep going on, but you can fit anything. Patch jobs don't work nowhere. You know what I'm saying? In life or anything, you know, even just things like I gave those two examples, or like I say, even a carpenter or a builder of a house will tell you that. And just like a mechanic will tell you about your car, you know it's going bad, go ahead and fix the problem so it don't cause other problems. You know, and you don't want to get stranded or somewhere with no hope and have to depend on somebody else, you know what I'm saying? You don't want that. So the key is, you know, when you can fix something, fix it completely, 100%. Say what you need to say. Don't sugarcoat it. Just be straight up. This is right. Fix it. You know what I'm saying? Do this. No, straight. You know, and instead of letting it prolong, and like I say, it gets weaker, just like a car. I mean, could be hurting other parts of the car. You know what I'm saying? Not fixing it, just like a roof, leaky roof. You know, pipes not being monitored, it can keep messing up everything. Air can get in pipes and some of everything, like in the natural, you know, with a roof and everything in the house. So the key is, man, patch jobs don't work. You know, take the time and get it. Let that be a priority, you know, and whatever part in your life, fix it. You know, take the time to fix it. You may not want to fix it, but do it. Don't keep, what another word I'm trying to get out, man, prolonging it. You know, what you know what's right to do it. Anyway, man, video's getting a little bit long now, but I'm getting kind of long-winded. But, you know, I kind of just really want to know, when I speak, say something, man. I don't want to fall on deaf ears, you know. I want you to remember something. Maybe at least, maybe 2 times out of maybe the 20 times I ain't said something over and over again. If you can remember this two times, you know what I'm saying, that's cool with me, you know. But anyway, man, y'all, be safe as always. Stay thankful, and patch jobs don't work. Until next time, man, y'all, like I say, man, be safe, stay thankful, and I'll see y'all on this go round. Peace out.